I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Hello, collectors. Welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. I am your host, Christopher, and before we get started, again, I just want to say that I do understand you have a lot of options for your action figure entertainment, and the fact that you are choosing to spend just a little bit of time with me is appreciated. So appreciated, don't forget, once we reach 100, oh shit, Connor, my bad. Now, you know how hard it was to, oh shit. Before that minor disaster, I was just saying, all I was saying was that once we reach 100 subscribers, we're going to give away this Fleet Mission Moff Gideon TIE Fighter. Because I feel I am not the only one who should benefit from discount action figuring. And if you're watching this in the future sometime, and we do have more than 100 subscribers, that means that we're giving something else away, because we're always going to be giving something away. Anyway, as you can see, we are surrounded by Titans, or at least characters I think were Titans, or are Titans, or at some point have been Titans. And they've never been together before, all of these different characters, mainly because of their wildly varying sizes, 7, 6, 5 inches. Whatever, because we are now on the last leg of our McFarlane Multiverse Titan experience with Raven in the Beast Boy collect-to-build. Very excited to get her on out of the package and take a look at her, and then, you know, eventually build a Beast Boy. So let's say we cut this witch open. Because she is a witch, right? I mean, she's like a witch, like a legitimate witch. And here goes Raven out of her package, which again took forever, because McFarlane Corporation does a great job in locking their figures down so they don't move around in transit. And here she is with all of her accessories, a couple of effects, the head and hands of Beast Boy, who we could totally build now. Her McFarlane stand, which she needs to use because she has some really tiny feet to go along with her little tiny hands, and of course her trading card. Now, about the trading card, usually, you know, we take care of the trading card appropriately, and we'll do that for this one too. But I think this figure looks good to the naked eye to me. It looks fine, but this is the costume that I'm accustomed to seeing Raven in. I am not quite sure why McFarlane Corporation didn't put this costume on the card or make this card her costume. The incongruity of this is baffling. But, you know, I don't know. Now, admittedly, if she's 16-year-old Raven, she probably shouldn't be wearing this. If she's 24-year-old Raven, then as the DC Universe Classics Raven was wearing, that is the perfect costume for my Raven. But let's say we take a closer look at Raven. And here goes Raven, sporting her effects. These actually take the place of her little bitty hands here. They replace her hands. They look very nice. And this Raven looks very nice. It's a little different from the typical McFarlane figure that I'm used to. Her body doesn't have like that usual McFarlane texture. The cape does. The cape is heavily textured. And I do like the jewels And maybe these jewels could be a little more shiny, a little more jewelly, as opposed to the flat colors that they have. But yeah, I think she does look pretty good. You know, Raven got the Batgirl cakes going on there. Let's take a closer look at her face, if you don't mind. Is it me, or is Raven looks like she is either cockeyed, or one eye is white and the other eye is pointed, looking off to the side? I don't know. Something's not quite going on right with those eyes. But we like the cape. They even managed to put a little articulation in the head and the cape, so you can move it without it looking too terrible, without breaking the sculpt too much. Now, of course, if you twist her around a little bit, that's not the best looking thing. But, just don't have her doing that. Good deal of ab crunch for Raven, and if she leans back too far, well, then we have that. So again, don't make her do that. Just have her do Raven things, which I'm assuming is Raven flies, doesn't she? I believe Raven's a flight character, if I'm not mistaken. I know Raven on the TV show doesn't fly because, on the TV show Titans doesn't fly because flying is expensive. Even Starfire didn't fly that much. And her cape is very flexible, so that Raven can fall to the bended knee to pay homage to Trigon when she needs to. And there goes Raven. She's a very nice looking figure. Maybe this isn't the costume that I prefer my Raven to be wearing, but still, she is a decent looking figure, despite the fact that she's cockeyed, I think, or they just messed up the paint on her eyes. It's one or the other. Still, the dark lips do look good. What kind of value do we assign to this Raven? Well, we got her the whole set of Beast Boy Collect and Connect Titans at GameStop, 5% off plus 20% off. So Raven essentially costs like $18, maybe $18 and change. Which, when added up total, you got the 4 figures, Raven, Arsenal back there, Donna, and Nightwing for, $70 and change plus a Beast Boy Build-A-Figure. Considering that you do get a Beast Boy out of this, I think that's a decent value. Ooh.